How's it going? How are you all doing today? Hope you're doing well. Level 68. Last night we hit a brick wall. The most infamous, brickiest of walls. So my goal today is to actually go into everything and gain as much experience as possible. Just head first, right into it all. We'll probably get a few of these ether currents attuned. I have a few of the gated I need to actually complete still. And also today we'll be doing a lot of roulettes. A lot of roulettes. So let's get into this. Oh, before I do so, go ahead and set myself up here. We'll work our way, we'll just start at the top and work our way down. Usually I'll start at trials, go leveling, then the dungeons, but we'll do it like this. Start with the dungeons and just take down. But also want to work on the job quest today. I have not touched a single one of the Stormblood job quests, so that should be interesting. Brazen Brook needs help with a rather delicate situation. Hey, you're that adventurer everyone's been talking about, aren't you? Just the man I wanted to see. You've a bit of time to spare, I hope. It seemed a bloody miracle we managed to take Alighieri without spilling a drop of blood. But it was all thanks to one man, a man of the Alliance would very much like to speak with. Getting him to come in for question, however, has proven more trouble than we thought. More trouble than we thought. It's not my place to be dealing with this, to be honest with you. But I think it'd be best to resolve the matter quietly if possible. Things could get messy around here if the Alliance or the Resistance start kicking up a fuss. I'm like to draw attention if I'll leave my post. But you adventurers are free to move about as you please. So what do you say? Can you give me a hand? You adventurers are good folk. Now I really shouldn't say much more out here in the open. You best go speak with him yourself. What's his name? He can tell you the rest. Where are you? But what are you doing, Choco? Sketchy in the back alley. The adventurer who slew Lord Van Belzar. So, they've sent you to claim my head then. Brazen Brook sent you to help. Oh, thank heavens. You see, I'm actually a Centurion of the Garlean forces. Now, before you do anything rash, let me explain. When I learned of the Allied forces' approach, I knew we had no way of repelling them, so I ordered all of my men to retreat from Alighieri. I then planned to turn myself in, but I ran into certain complications. I can see you've unconvinced. Tell you what, why not ask the villagers about me? When you hear what they have to say, I think you'll come to understand why I couldn't turn myself in. What are you trying to pull here, butt? Frank. What do you want with Bot? He's not in trouble, is he? We already told the Alliance scum they can't have him. Where'd you hear that name? I won't have anyone speaking ill of him. Unless you're looking to pick a fight, you'll keep your mouth shut. They really like this fellow. But the place wouldn't be the same without him, and we certainly have no intentions of sending him to be butchered by the Alliance. I actually heard some interesting news today that there is going to be a re-release of the Comrades closed beta for Final Fantasy XV, the multiplayer online beta. That I believe it was going to be the 11th of this month. There you are. Now do you see the cause of my hesitation? In light of their reaction to my being arrested, the Alliance has allowed me to remain here for the time being. But, for all intents and purposes, I am a war prisoner. The villagers initially meant to keep me hidden, but harboring one's enemy is a serious crime to no matter whose side you're on. And I've heard what the Alliance does to those who help the Garleans. The stuff of nightmares, I tell you. My execution is assured the moment they take me into custody, but if the villagers should take arms in protest, they don't deserve such a bloody fate. Brazenbrook has made a valiant effort to assuage the people's anger, but there's only so much a man in his position can do. I know how strange this may seem, but I want you to conceive the people of Alighieri to allow for my surrender. Looks like we'll be taking the materia. Whew. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure where it is exactly. Could be here. It is not. Ah, there it is. Conveniently close. Got some crazy update going on. Okay. Ragnfrid. Ragnfrid would like to introduce you to an old friend. Fancy yourself as our village savior, do you? If you truly mean what you say, I have a mind to introduce you to someone. His name? Sayer. Used to be one of the hoariest, finest workers he did. He keeps fighting the good fight to restore Oligana to its former glory, but I do worry about the toll it must be taking on a man of his years. I have a chat with him if you're interested in helping. Oh goodness, how far away is this person? Yeah. ever get deja vu? Weird. Thank you for coming. I'm still waiting for a few more of the villagers to arrive. The old bugger's treating us to another one of his speeches, I see. How long do you plan to continue living in an abject squalor? I ask you. It's high time we brought back the quarry that once made me proud to hail from Oligana. Some of you may be too young to remember, but the quarry used to mean everything to this village. Bloody hills. When is this old cogger going to stop harping on about the good old days? Time you opened your eyes, you daft bugger. Time's long since past, when we could sell the stone here for a decent amount of gil. It's about time you face the facts. There's no coin to be had sweating away your life in some bloody quarry. I'd be better served going out and hunting my own food. Just hear me out. If you give up on the quarry, then you'll be giving up on the village itself. Even the hardest of rocks will break if you keep chiseling away. Life is the same. Grandfather, that's enough. I can tell you now that no one here would claim to be happy with their lot. But there's nothing that can be done. You remonstrating with everyone is hardly doing any good. Sweatalove. Well, what do you bloody expect with that attitude? No one's going to work to improve things when the quarries such as yourself have next to no motivation. There's a reason you don't see much quarrying going on anymore. There's no demand for it. We can get by just fine with the stones we gathered in the past and those we salvaged from the ruined buildings. Prosperity doesn't lie in wait for us at the quarry, only monsters. It's time you realize that we're be alive these days. Come on, grandfather, let's go home. Oh, that's kind of sad. Blasted girl understands nothing. Of course everything's going to seem pointless if you're only sleepwalking through life. And who in the hells are you anyway? I ain't doing this for your amusement. I came to help, you old bugger. I am indeed the seer you speak of. Ragenfrid sent you my way, you say. Tonberry, was it? So you're the lad we have to thank for saving Rakrata. I can tell you've more fire in your belly than this entire village. Perhaps you'll be able to see that I'm not as crazy as these buggers think of me. Implerian. Yep. Oh, I only get to play like 2 hours a day. Glad you can make it though, no doubt. Oligana owes everything to the quarry. The stones we extracted were solid and pleasing on the eye to boot. We even supplied the stone to be built the palace. Ah, those were the days. But how's it going, Emplerian? Hopefully well. Hopefully you're doing good. It was the Imperial invasion that changed everything. Those bastards thought stone structures barbaric, favoring their cold, tasteless metallic buildings instead. They say they look civilized. Don't make me laugh. The final blow to our way of life came when the Garlemald began recruiting our youth for their own army. We lost just as many as the rebel cause, with no one left to tend to the quarry. It slowly fell into ruin and is now overrun with beasts. The few of us that remain have been left to eke out the living using any means we can. I swear on Roger's very name, if we could just take back the sleeping stones, this whole village would brim with vitality again. I just need something that proves these beasts are gone from the quarry. Then The villagers would surely see fit to help me restore it to its former glory. I know this is a lot to ask to a complete stranger, but if it is not, as if I'm spoiled for choices right now, would you be able to rid the quarry of those damn monsters and bring me back to Earlith Soulstones? I'll be forever in your debt. No doubt, I'll do what you want. But how far away is it? My goodness, old man. No, I've got a long way to travel. You know what? I changed my mind. I was gonna run a different mount. Choco, the black chocobo or whatever, is just so much faster. Mira, what is up? How's it going? Is there a passage behind the waterfall? Not looking like it. Nope. Nothing behind the waterfall. It's kind of a wasted trip, so I'm gonna have to work my way around here. Hanging out, raiding, crafting, etc. Sounds fun. Number 43. It's taken down pretty quick. Wow. How far away is this place? Okay, we're making progress now. This place is very far away. Wow. I feel like I should have explored this a long time ago. Well, that looks crazy. And it looks like that's what I'm after. Let's go first person. Check it out. Look at the face. Always love doing this with new beasts. Really take a look at what we're fighting. Maybe there's another one of the skeevy bastards around here. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do this manually. I love that Maze 3 just goes so much faster than all the others. Nah, I did that way too early. And luckily, I can just fast travel back instead of going through this crazy ass walk. Sleeping Stones. Is that a dungeon? And if so, does anybody know how to get acquainted with said dungeon? PlayStation boss, what is up? Glad you can make it. How are the streams going, PlayStation boss? My schedule has been screwed up, so I have not been able to get as much YouTube time as I would have liked. Ah, ditched the alley, I see. Oh, wait, different fellow. Sayer. I had him mixed up. Nice to see you returned. It'd even be nicer if you happen to be in possession of certain stones. These certain stones. Yes, this is exactly what I was after. Let's waste no time in showing them to the others. It's been far too long since the last ray of hope shone to the villagers' miserable lives. Oh, it got kind of dark there at the end. And I believe that was all of the gated in this area, actually. It was not mistaken. I'm down here in the peaks now. I think. Where am I? Yes. Okay, 2 more gated. Which I assume at least one of these is going to be through the main scenario. And the fringes. I have one as well. Stream is good. I'm only on 59 subs. Hey, that's not bad. At least you're going up. That's always good. So congrats on the 59 though, PlayStation Plus. Just keep up the good work. There is so much of this map I've not uncovered. Goodbye, Choco. I'm gonna actually go try to finish these out at the fringes really quick. It'll probably only take a second, give or take. Peering stones, a little bit cheaper. 215 gil for that. And there it is, just north of here. I cannot fast travel, so to book it on foot. Ooh, pow! Mira, Don't forget to do your dailies, Ton. They give you so much experience. That's actually what I have lined up over here. Number 12 on the roulette run now. Hopefully we can get in there pretty soon. My biggest initiative tonight is to actually complete these dailies, the roulettes, and to actually jump into the job quest. It's something I haven't done. I was actually somewhat saving it towards the end, maybe about 69, but I'm sorry, I'm still a kid at heart, but yeah, definitely gonna try to get a lot of that out of the way. Prabhu is concerned someone is encroaching on Vera territory. Adventurer, I would ask a favor of you. In recent days, strange men have been stealing prey from our hunting grounds. They appear to be Alamegans, but they do not recognize us as allies. They refuse to listen when we explain their trespassing. If they were to see another strider in our company, they may not be so quick to fight and flee. They were last spotted to the east of here. Please go and speak with them before anyone comes to harm. Actually, how you got to 70 so fast. Very cool. Once I make it to 70, complete the job quest and the main scenario, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. There's so many different directions I can take things. I would like to get back to the Red Mage, but at the same time, I would also like to play something else. Which, I'm not giving up on the Red Mage, don't even think that for a second. But I'm definitely mind-boggled on what to really do next. What I've really may do is kind of set 14, not Assad, but on its own days. Days where I'll be able to actually go in and do things. But then again, I'm not really sure. I've grown so accustomed to being on here every day. But I would really like to get other streams in as well. And certainly it's a toss-up, no doubt. I'll work it out though. It will be smooth. Overkill. Vera Bowmaid, please wait. If you would listen for just a moment. Ah, keep that thing away from me. Should have did a redneck voice. Keep that thing away from me. I fear they won't listen to anything I have to say. But you go after him and explain his people are trespassing. I must tend to my wounds. I have no idea where this guy went, but I assume he went way off. I mean, he's running for his life after all. I wouldn't stop. Okay, I see where he was going. Are we really doing this? I suppose we are. What's up, coward? You were trying to help that thing, weren't you? What do you want? They only wanted us to leave their hunting grounds? So they're not savage monsters looking to feast on our innards? I see. Sorry about it before. It's not every day you see something like that where I come from. Me and my friends are from a small village in the peaks, you see. And with the Garleans blocking all ways in and out of the place, we'd never traveled far. Now that they're mostly gone, we thought we'd have a look about, maybe scavenge for a bit of food. We didn't mean to harm. Honest, if it's all the same to you, we'll leave and go look for food elsewhere, far, far away from here. Smart thinking. Bub. Commence. Okay, there's no telling where this is gonna send me. So let's hope for the best. Well, this should be fun. Snow cloak. It's been a while. One or more party members have yet to complete this duty. Oh, so we get the bonus. Nice. Not really what I wanted to use. That'll work. It's so peaceful in here. Like the music, the scenery. I know we're fighting monsters, but other than the monsters themselves, this place is just peaceful. Everything's going well so far in here. Moving at a pretty good pace. Tiny key should be honestly around here somewhere. Oh, we've got it. boss number 1. Whoa. Oh, we're going very fast. Good. Oh shit. Whoa, healer, what are you doing? There we go. Not really too worried about loot. I keep forgetting that Trabant is in the place of my usual bio. No, don't do it. I got you. I totally got you. Just do not. Why did you res? Let's see if they were bitching. At least, you know, I gotta say, they were not relying on me to res. I've been in a few instances where people actually get super pissed if I don't watch that health bar of theirs. So at least this person here was a good sport. Always dig that. Concrete, what are you doing? Guess it was empty. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Or royal kukuru beans. That's cool. Damn it. Double damn it. Oh, the snowball. Oh, God. Oh no. I got you. I got you. You gotta dodge some attacks, healer. What are you doing over there to yourself? Brave. On. Yeah, we got it. This is it. Oh, we're almost there. Yeah, we'll save it. Oh, you woolly gator. Okay. Did not see that one. Wasted my fester. Door to oblivion. This is it. We all know who's next. Just gotta see it. So I've had many chats and conversations over still wishing Fenrir here would become an edgy at some point. That would be amazing. They're probably waiting on me. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, we're gonna go off anyway. Damn it. Is it a little earlier than I wanted? I actually like this party that I've been with here. We've had our ups and downs at a moment or two, but no doubt this party has been pretty synced. Ugh. Let me out of this. Bit early. This may finish it right here. Yes. Not too bad. Fenrir. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna pop on out of here. Send it to the healer. Why not? Honestly, probably should have gave it to that samurai. They were pretty clutch, gotta say. To be additional DPS, they did not whop. Nor did they need a res, so it was pretty cool. Cannot actually fast travel there, but I can do this. Save me a few moments. Oh, no. 121 to the south. That I really cannot. I mean, I suppose I could turn down, but at the moment, it's being so close. Best to go ahead and jump on it. You would think I would be able to see it from here. 64 south. I have a predicament where it's at. Just a nice little guess, not really a predicament. Maybe a slight predicament, only because I'm surrounded by enemies and I just want to jump. See how far we can make it. Not too bad. Keegan. What's current DPS meta? I have no idea, actually. As a disappointment as that may be to sound or hear, northeast. Ah, see ya. Current. Okay. I'll take the poison. As soon as I figure out what direction I want to go with it. Whew. Kind of a twofer there. Yeah. Now we're gonna book it back to the Vera, turn this in. Zombie fucks! What's up? Glad you can make it. How's it going? Choka ho doing? How am I doing? Since I'm assuming I'm the Choka ho, I'm doing well. Trying to get some experience in to get to level 69. You are returned. Were they willing to listen? A wee bit. Men from the peaks, interesting. We were concerned the M-Trob may have. Coursed? Coursed them to stealing from our land. Ugh, my eyes are so dry. My sisters will be relieved to hear this. If these people are desperate enough to venture into here for food, perhaps we can help them. A deal of some kind. A share of our food stores in exchange for materials of our gem crafting. Yes, that would be a fair trade. I will need to discuss. These are my sisters. The beginning of a fruitful partnership may be at hand. Wow! All gated. I think. Let's not call another false alarm here. Oh yeah. And then 4 more here for the fringes that are wild. Let's try to hunt them up real quick. 291 to the south. Okay. I gotta go out the front gate. So be it. There's a mountain in my way. I can't just go southwest. What's going down here? Elephant? Ladies running? Oh, the beginning of a fate. I was curious. $264 southwest. Really curious if one of the Stormblood beast tribes will be a crafting tribe. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't have any information on any of that, obviously. But I can say I do think it is pretty crazy how they can stay so in the dark with their fans on what is to come with the DLCs and not really DLC, but the patch notes and everything that are being released in the future. Sometimes you can guess, predict, But for the most part, Square keeps everyone into the dark up until about 30 days to a week beforehand. That's amazing, even for Square standards. You usually have people leaking that stuff right off the bat. Northwest. I see it. Hurry! Oh. Antline. You've made your last mistake. I want to use it on something. 7 seconds. Update. I just saw something about patch 4.06. Gonna see what it's all about. Sounds cool. I just got a random notification from Square Enix that I'll have to dive into a little later. Square, I love them so much, but they have been pulling at the heartstrings just a bit too hard lately with these mobile titles. So much. We're about to get Dragon Quest mobile titles. I'm not even a Dragon Quest fan. I don't have anything against the games, I've just never played them. But where is all of this coming from? Mobile title after mobile title after mobile title. And they're not that great. Shh, don't tell anybody I said that. One mobile title I hate to sound like a hypocrite here, I'm actually excited for that they are working on 500 Southeast is the Dissidia mobile title. We're getting one for the console, but we're also getting one for the Android and Apple devices, which that actually makes me happy. You know, they may have something interactive between the two where you can maybe use Bluetooth or the internet and cycle some things over it, so that's pretty cool. I would like to know more details. Most of them are in Japanese. I'm hoping the whole game doesn't come out Japanese exclusive. If Japan is the only one to get the game, I will be completely disappointed, only because it would be really cool to have that style of game on the go. I know there's probably plenty of you out there saying put it on the Vita, or you know, maybe wait for the next Sony handheld and put it on that. But me, I'm just, I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of the mobile titles they're releasing. They're not really my style of game. They have the whole, they literally have the staple of one of my favorite series on there, like A New Empire. I haven't even bothered playing it. I only heard bad things about it. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the whole Mobius or Brave Exvius. Not gonna bash them. Or Record Keeper there. It's just not my style, really. It is and isn't. It's just really placed odd. That Dissidia mobile title, that could be so good. Where are you, Ether Current? Wow, that is true motivation. 1053 northwest. Wow. Let's change the music up here. Let's go with the Airman. Video was too long. Lost interest. Maybe I can actually dive into some things, maybe. And tomorrow, when I jump in here, I can have a little new information on it all. And it's just a big maybe, though. Let's hit the roulette back up. Can't believe I actually neglected it. We'll just hit levels first. Leveling, and then we'll do the trial last. .846 to the north. Right out the back door. Or back gate. Oh no, I screwed up. Nope, false alarm. 347 to the north. Come on, you're floating. Get up there. .331 northeast. .193 northeast. Where is it? It's got to be close now. 86 north. There you are. I think I actually have only one more left. Yes, one more for the fringe. Fringes. 334 to the northwest. No floating that time. .354 .274. These are some big steps. This is kind of spooky. To the west. Okay, maybe not in here. Oh no. Maybe it is in there. This is the worst ear itch ever. I wonder if you can unlock clan hunts. They give decent experience if you can do them while you wait for the queue pop. Get you some seals while you're at it. How do you go about doing this? It'd be interesting to try out. Sam, how's it going? Let's just travel up forward here. We'll try to work our way west if we can while we're in and up. What is the point of this? You boot. So this is going to get interesting. $217 northwest. $199. $173. Must be up there. Has to be, really. There you go. $214 northeast. Ah, Choco, you can do it. Chocobo. Oh no. Okay, so we're not gonna get there that way. Maybe forward? Maybe? To the northeast. Oh, there it is. Whew. Thank goodness. I was about to make that 10 times more difficult than it had to be. Go to Kugane, then to the holstery. I can't remember if you need to unlock them in Ishgard, or you can unlock them in Kugane without unlocking David's War Ones. It's the same in Ishgard and Kugane. Okay. Beforehand, let's do this. I just worked so hard for it. Oh yeah. Flat. Tonberry needs some pants. Okay, to Kugane. Oh, my pretty fly! Oh. I love it. Full moon tonight. Very cool. In the game or in real life? I have not been outside since the night sky has come out. What is up, Kevin? Glad you could join. And to the holstery. He's about to take off. Must be heavily populated in here. Though, I didn't even actually have a Q-Tom jumping on today, so there's that. No, because you have no pants. Oh! I get it now. I'm slow with puns. Number 31. Would this be who I talked to? Kodakazi? No. Triple Triad. I suck at that card game. To me, the Triple Triad on here is actually harder than it is on Final Fantasy VIII. I see no person. It's right there. Look around the corner. Clan Hunt board? The Clan Hunt board is covered in bills showing the details of wanted monsters. However, you are unable to accept any bills posted at present. Well, that's a bummer. Bummer. It's all good, Zombie Fox. It's all good. I don't know how to unlock them either. But there is more I can do. And it's something I was actually kind of planning on doing a little bit anyway, if I found the time for it. It's all good, Zombie Fox, no doubt. You were only trying to help, and I appreciate it. Gredania. Joko. That is not a good place to step on. Ugh. Crazy. No. Where is this lady? In old Gridania. Gotta jump back into the job quests. I've neglected them so badly. Was kinda waiting for 69 to ease up into 70. But honestly, you know, tomatoes right now. It really doesn't matter when I start. Okay, I had to just make sure she would be here. I honestly think they would help me out quite a bit with moving forward. And I get a little bit more of that story. It's been a while. Yamitra has the most fascinating news for you. I think this is a good time to start them. I agree. Tonberry, I've had the most fascinating news. 'Twould seem that the ruins of ancient Alag have yielded to us a tome containing unknown secrets of the summoner's art. The tome in question is currently being kept under Rambroge's watchful gaze at our dig site in Mordona. I'll be heading there shortly myself, but I would not begrudge you an earlier peek. Speak with Rambroge at St. Quench Fond. It has been a while. Ooh, perfect. There's just one small hope that I have with getting into this roulette. I just don't want to be too low of a level. Sometimes it can be difficult. A lot party. Where am I going? Budget beasts and stuff. The vault! Okay, let's skip it. The vault. Hello, friends. How are you? It could be worse. At least the vault is kind of quick. The vault, I'm hit and miss with it. It's not really the vault. It's not. It's everything that happened before I had the chance to actually run the vault. That was so hard to figure out. On the bright side of things, I actually have quite a few of my spells here, so I don't necessarily have to jump over to the other hotbar. This is a heavens or yes, definitely. Gonna watch that scene. I can if you want. I don't mind. I did not watch the opening scene, obviously. Not bad, but let's see what we can look out. Should not have done that like that. No death flare in here. R2. Strong. You okay? Scared the shit out of me. No spoilers. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I won't watch the cutscenes at the end for you, Kevin. I'll skip them out. I've seen them all before. Definitely worth watching in a coherent story. So I will not spoil that for you, believe me. You'll enjoy it. No problem. We've already been through it. It's definitely worth seeing on your own time, taking the time to get ready for it. But Kevin, how's the progress going? I always like hearing about everybody else's progress. After all, you get to see mine, I only hear about all of yours. Wait for mana. I'm okay with it. I actually have a little time to charge a few spells here. Ooh. Yes. Whew. Get up. Whoa. Right, Flare is strong. Creeps. He's got a pretty good healer right now, I'll say that much. E3 down again. No progress actually. My free play period ended yesterday. I'm not playing. Oh, I see. Heaven's Ward 24 mans. That sounds kind of difficult. I bet it's interesting though. There's a part of me that misses some Heaven's Ward content too, even though it hasn't been that long since I was into it all. There was just a certain sense that the game had given me at that point which I still get now. It's just a bit different. Believe me, I have a whole video prep that hopefully I'm going to be able to get out next week on how I feel about most of it. Kind of got a little hasty there with buttons. Damn. Ah! Pretty easy. There are a few things that can go wrong, but with so many people it tends to be a lot of wiggle room. Actually, I can see that. You don't so much have to focus so hardcore on your job because somebody else is kind of there to help you out as much, but still no doubt everybody's got to focus on their job, so don't take that the wrong way. I get it. I'm tired. Let's say stupid shit. But I do understand how it could be a little bit easier, though. Again, even if you die, somebody else is kind of taking up things for you. Or in my case, I would die, most likely. Maybe not, if it was somewhere new. Dude, these guys. They are a lot of fun. I'll have to give them a try in the future, no doubt. I would like to see what it's about. Come on, let's go. everyone does the first few times, that's how you learn. I try to tell myself that. But you've got the rod of it. That is definitely how you learn. This game, they can be very vague with details, so failure is the only way to learn sometimes. I've figured that out the hard way.
I'll cut you to pieces!
Will you?
I will not yield to you! I have the power! Down with you! Down with you!
No MP. Woohoo! Getting very spicy.
Down with you!
Deep Freak doing a good job though. Oh! That was it. I had you. I think not. It's hard when you're solo player too. It's much easier to go in with a group of people who know what they're doing and can guide you. But I find it's more satisfying to learn things on my own. I feel the same way. I try my best not to rely too heavily on others. Sometimes within a dungeon. I hate to admit it, but you almost have to rely on them. Especially like a tank with directions. Me being new to most of this game, as I play through it, as I go, occasionally I run across a dungeon that I've actually went through once before when I'm doing these roulettes, but for the most part, everything is always super fresh for me going into these dungeons, and I heavily rely on tanks and directions. A bit of follow the leader. I've been wanting to try at least one healer in tank job. Get a new perspective. I've been wanting not to do tank, but do a physical damage DPS. Healer, maybe. It was what my red mage was originally gonna be. Technically, it originally was a white mage, in a sense, but it was en route to become a healer. There's a role I thought about taking in. It just seems a lot easier than tanking. Tanking's just so high risk, I guess you could say, because just as I said a second ago, I rely on a tank for directions. I would hate to jump into a place that I did not know the area so well, try to tank through it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you had a nice, reliable healer, but in any other case other than that, it just sounds difficult. Not like it was back in the WoW days. WoW... well, that's a bit of a vague thing to say, I suppose, because I've never ran tank on here, and tank's basically all I would ever run on WoW. Tank and physical based DPS. Cross those fingers.
Filthy rats! Be gone with you! Sickness must be purged!
Forgot about the turret charge. We're doing a really good job with his health, though.
And now the final cut! This shall be a mercy. You disgust me. Sickness must be purged. Be gone with you.
Ah, damn turrets. Damn it. I am out. Oh
Sickness
no.
must be purged.
Oh no, we're all almost gone. Healer is all that's left. If they would have had me on the res. That's it. That was the wipe. Okay, I'll be right back. This party might hate me. Hopefully they don't kick me. My bad, my bad. Whoa. I'm getting sloppy here on my end. Was there a shortcut back there? Yes. Whew, that was close. You would think there would be an even faster shortcut. When I first started, I leveled pugilist. Got all the way to monk and decided I hated it, so leveled black mage, and I have my summoner to level 50. Sounds really cool. Bard to 40, that's it. All my free company mates have their jobs to 70. What? No doubt. I literally, off reading that, that makes me think the same thing. How do you have that much free time? I wish I had more. I would definitely have so much more progress if I had more free time, but I do work a full-time job. 12-hour shifts. Physical labor. So literally it takes all of the time I have just to go into my streaming, and I don't do this outside of any of that. Literally only play this while I stream. You guys have seen all my progress. The only thing I've ever done with this character you have not seen is I actually did a few races.
Sickness must be purged.
That was very close. I don't know if anybody else just saw that, but that was close. Oh, and my red mage. I haven't actually played the red mage himself off of stream. I initially created the
And now the final cut.
the character and played it up to I mean quite a bit of progress. I can't remember where I stopped actually leveling it up at now before I actually went as far as to change it over. But yeah, that was off stream when I started that character.
This shall be a mercy. You disgust me.
Oh my goodness.
Sickness must be purged. Be done with you.
Damn, turrets coming from everywhere. Survive?
Sickness must be purged.
I forgot how hard this guy was. I've only faced him once, unless you count the many times I died on the initial try. It was a little bit worse than this.
Sickness must be purged.
Ugh.
Be done with you.
Oh my goodness, run the other way.
Sickness must be purged.
Oh. Those feels you get when you know what to do, but you're with somebody that doesn't quite know what to do. And you can't really contact them in any way. I suppose those are the times Discord is really, really useful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna skip. No spoilers for anybody that has not been here. My god. I can't believe that worked. Hey, I'm glad. Wow! The tank and the healer both died. Wow. Oh, I never limit break. I don't ever think about it. They are hardcore players who have been playing since beta. Oh, wow, that's awesome, actually. Kudos on getting into the free company locked up. Even have their crap. Wow, crap. That's amazing. Okay. Given the time, I'm actually not going to start another roulette at the moment. I would love to, but I'm not going to be able to work it in here tonight. So we'll finish up here with this job quest. See what this is going to turn out to be like. My real life best friend's free company. Well, that's really cool, actually. Glad that you actually know people in real life who play. I am not so fortunate, unfortunately. I'm the Final Fantasy guy in my town. Ah, I thought you might be along. Here, Tonberry, a prize such as this should be in your keeping. What is this? We uncovered it not terribly far from where we excavated the evoker's attire. I've judged the tome to be a manner of manual for summoning magic. Oh, a manner for... Oh, no, I had it right. But alas, I was unable to decipher the writings. 'Tis fortunate, then, that such a task falls directly within Yamitra's field of expertise. Speaking of which, Would you mind taking the book to her yourself? She sent word that she had been held up by some dreary business in Revenant's Toll. Pray, do be careful. I really want to get my crafter jobs up to 50 so I can make all the glamour prisms I need. You have connections. Crafting is something I'll probably get into upon reaching the higher levels, waiting for new patch notes. My apologies, a trifling but unavoidable matter prevented me from making directly for the dig. Now, shall we take a closer look at the elegant home? He's so slow, but she was so persistent. Oh my, 'tis rather more shabby than what I've come to expect from the great works of a lag. But let's not be discouraged. The content is what truly matters. A fine observation. What? Principia. Principia at your service. I am a humbly familiar with the doctrine of summoning. Have we awoken a sentient tome from some ancient library? Tonberry, we must keep it contained. I did not expect this. Have I somehow given offense? Strange, for I am not equipped with offensive capabilities. Imparting the art of summoning is my function, and instructional manual is my form. A manual, you say? The music! Oh, it shifted so quick. Correct. When opened at the presence of summoners, I am bound to awaken, and share with them the secrets of summoning. The young master there is in possession of an active soul crystal. Yes, 'tis be. 'Twas the soul crystal that awoke you. Correct. Only one who carries a soul crystal and has bathed in the ether of an icon may wield the power of a summoner. I sensed one worthy of instruction, and was thus compelled to introduce myself. Icon. That is the elegant word for primal. Excuse my need to clarify the obvious, but you are a construct created to teach summoning magics to any potential student you encounter. Why would the ancients have deemed such a thing necessary? Summoning came into our being for the purpose of eliminating beings, specifically those beings known as the icons. Primals. Once these entities have been vanquished, however, new Edgy cannot be harnessed. Old summoners perish, and so, too, does their art. It was upon glimpsing this bleak future that a certain master summoner set about crafting yours truly, inscribed with the arts of tremendous power. I exist to teach others how to safeguard their existence. Fascinating. Your creation speaks to the heart and disciplines rarity. Summoning harnesses the power of primals for the sole purpose of destroying them, and new summoners arise only in an age when primals are rough. With the absence of living mentors, a true succession of the art is never achieved. Principia are you to instruct Tonberry in the lost secrets of a lag. I am eager to oblige, but there are certain obligations heir to the seal upon my higher knowledge can be unlocked. The student must first overcome the 3 challenges I am enthralled to present. Well, considering how it refers to primals as icons, I am inclined to believe that we have an authentic elegant relic on our hands. What say you, Tonberry? Will you undertake these challenges? You know I will. Here to learn, here to get stronger, and here to protect. The first challenge is a test of power. This trial is designed to evaluate the raw magnitude of your arcane talent by pitting you against the predetermined opponent of carefully measured fortitude, also known as I manifest a monster and you fought it. Ah, mayhap not terribly wise to attempt that in the middle of town. Why don't we find ourselves a less populated area out near the Singing Shards? Best soundtrack from Final Fantasy XIV. It's the monster book of monsters from Harry Potter. Have you ever had papaya? I have. Oh, that is a good song. Oh, have I ever heard? Actually, I have not. I don't think. I do not think I have heard it. I could be wrong, though. Oh, wow. Quite a way to travel here. What? Turn around. Now that is an awesome mount. I wonder if people ever get tired of me oohing and awing over their mounts. I do it so much. I love the mounts in the game. I gotta say, they never cease to amaze. Red. Popeye plays in my house almost 24/7. Free company house. When you hear it, you'll know. Brandon Kehoe. This actually bugs me so much. Why don't you hold L1 and pull back on the right stick? I will not. Nope. I just don't zoom out. I mean, I'm just gonna say it. I've refrained from saying it so long. There are more than I can count on all hands, which are 2 feet as well. I'm normal. You know, there are so many streamers on here who actually do zoom out. I appreciate all the views I get, no doubt, but I don't understand if it bothers people so much. I mean, thanks for the view. There's so many more streamers though who do actually play in the style that you like. But no doubt, I don't actually zoom out. I won't zoom out. It's not my thing. I've played from level 1 to 68 here, almost 69. I didn't zoom out any of it. Shall we begin the test of power, Master? Master, you treat your pupil as a superior, Principia. Such was the way in which I was written. Ah, and if my full name begins to tire your tongue, you're welcome to call me Prin or Pia. Ooh, I like Prin. I mean, let us proceed with the challenge. Very quick. Though, I believe this was supposed to be done at level 60. Oh yeah, I actually agree with you there, Red. First person can be fun, it can be. It is very difficult. And, I've actually heard that so much, Brandon. It doesn't bother me, honestly. To go from level 68 playing this way, zooming out, I promise you, it's only gonna mess me up. I already don't really care for games like that. It's just it's the whole reason I don't play a lot of MOBAs. It's the whole reason I don't play a lot of MMOs. I'm just not about it. Believe me, if it wasn't doable, they would not allow you to do it. A crushing victory, Tonberry. Who would argue the potential of modern summoning after that display? Who would? You have bested the first challenge, Master. There are few summoners in the long history who boasted to degree of native mot. Furthermore, that you have achieved such potency through not, but the study of ancient wisdom is simply astonishing. With a little polish to your technique, guiding you to loftier heights of power should be astonishingly simple. I thought Tonberry's technique more than sufficiently polished, but you say there is room for improvement? I see. We shall have to adjust our yalmstick to perfection if we're to rival the practitioners of the past. Indeed. If you would know more of the past practices, then you need only ask. Actually, I do have a question for you, if you would indulge me, Tonberry. Prin, in which age were you created? You appear to lack technological advancements that were predominant in constructs in the latter days of Alec civilization. Another excellent observation. I was penned by Master Sari, a preeminent summoner of his time. He was in fact likely the last master summoner of the Allegan Empire reign. Were I to date myself by your culture's notion of history, my creation would have taken place at a point just before the Empire's collapse. In other words, solidly within the richest era of etherochemical discovery. One might reasonably wonder why this wonderful science was excluded from my invention, and I assure you, there is a reason. In the beginning of Allegan, the Allegans rose to superiority through their mastery of magecraft. It is told that the very first wielder of summoning magic made do with grimoires fashioned of leather and ink and parchment. There came a tipping point, however, when the mundane sciences began to progress with ever-growing rapidity. These advances were married with the arcane and etherochemical technology was born. Even as the harnessing of the I cannot talk of lightning energies gave rise to few recording mediums, techniques were devoted and allowed to complex arcane geometries to be instantly plotted. Traditional grimoires was not the first time, were replaced by devastatingly efficient, elegant weapons. The conceivable of these, however, did not lend them well to the instruction of initiates. Beyond such considerations, the new mediums would not be pursued without a dedicated machinery, and their manufacture was no simple matter. And so the summoner who breathed life into you decided that tombstones and the like were not the ideal method for passing his accumulated wisdom. Correct. He chose for me the primitive form of a book, and inscribed within my pages a bounty of potent incantations that required no machine to be cast. Thank you, Prin. I thought only to satisfy my academic curiosity, but I found myself swept up in your description of the past. You are truly a creation of incredible age. That could have been simplified so much better, and thank you for your patience, Tonberry. Shall we return to Gridania? Yes. Oh, wow. Anytime someone complains about zooming out playing first person for an hour. Oh, I have to see my character. I'd feel naked. Fair enough. It's up to you how you play. I've played this game for a year and a half, and some experience alternating between zoomed and zoomed out is better experience. Not telling you to. Nice, and you are so right. Just advising. There is nothing wrong with that, my friend. There really isn't. I take all advice into consideration. I really do. Though I do have my tendencies to neglect such advice. On that note, I also play zoomed out. Helps you grasp the situation. Oh. Honestly, if you were playing a healer, I would see how it'd be a better thing. Paladin is the best. Created every dungeon and raid Paladin. Amazeballs. Because of their edginess. One with the wings. That sounds cool. It's something I'm not actually aware of. Okay, that was close. To Gridania. Call of Arms is sweet. I have to see it. I actually do not know too much about other classes within this game. Final Fantasy, they have a lot of similar classes that other games use and their own staple classes that they use, but they've implemented them in their own way here on 14, which is really cool in my opinion. I just don't know a whole lot about them. A few I've actually did a little small research toward, but not much. Like you all know, I despise scratchy throat. I despise spoilers, so I try my best not to read too much. Try. In an area of effect, shield for everyone standing behind it. Oh. That sounds really awesome. A level 70 thing, so you may not have seen it. Yeah, probably not. You see in the intro, yeah, Call of Arms is level 70. Tell you what, speaking of level 70, I am definitely ready to see Bahamut. It's so cool. Honestly, there isn't much to this game I don't think that isn't cool. So I definitely think I would agree with all of you there. Well done, Tomberry. We are one step closer to revealing a new secret of Ancient Alag. Prin will issue the next challenge after you've had the chance to review your studies and hone your abilities to a new level of perfection. I've decided to keep the familiar here at my side for the moment. Even with as many wonders as Eorzea holds, folk tend to panic at the sight of a famed tome that jumps around on its own accord. Oh, and pay no mind to Captain Wolf. He obviously wishes to secure my services for some task or another, but we have more important matters to attend to. Blah, 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 blah. 63, I am 68. I personally cannot leave a quest undone on my map. I'll literally clear every side quest in a new region before anything else. Whew. If I had the time to do so, I totally would. The streaming though, you really can't do it all like that. I know so many of you would say you would if you were streaming, but believe me, give it a whirl sometime. You can't really do too many side quests that aren't so coherent to the story. Some people enjoy them. Some people really enjoy, you know, Hildegrand's really fun. But there's a lot of side quests that just are there solely just to get you through a little experience or a brick wall like I go through a lot of times. And honestly, I try to keep connected to the story as much as possible with this character. That's mainly what my streams are about. Story. Final Fantasy XIV is a fantastic MMO with fantastic people, fantastic community, fantastic characters, and a mind-blowing story, great mechanics, great features. You know, the devs are always there with your back trying to make things better for you. They actually come into out all the time and ask you questions what you would like to see. There's actually current polls going on right now for content that you want in the next expansion. They want to know. They want to know what classes we want to see, what jobs we want to see, what things from 11 to return here in 14. I'm not a part of the 11 crew, so I can't say much there, but the fact that they ask is so amazing. But I do not actually play this game for the MMO capabilities and the factors and all those fun little knickknacks. I play it for the story. Which, there's a few things I do along the way to get to the next level, to progress to the story, to do little things, to get new equipment, to get a new promotion if I need it to get said new equipment. But for the most part, side quests, I can't really fit them into a lot of things on here. I'll do a few, you know, for like I said, new equipment and such like that, and then, you know, now you have the currents to be able to fly in new areas, so you have to actually do side quests to progress through all that. But there's a lot that you can't actually do within a stream without just boring your audience to death, and then you'll never have them return again, because every time you go to a city, you're just going to be messing with the first person you see. And then me, I narrate everything, do a poor job at it, but I also narrate everything, and my voice gets super scratchy. Work days only have 2 hours. Trying to keep connected to the story, leveling up and going quick, it's another thing that pulls you away from doing side quests, so you can't exactly go through all that. And I know I could definitely, and I'd be level 70, and all this would be super easy for me, but then where's the challenge? Believe me, I have a million thoughts over all of this all the time. And I have to make a lot of cuts I don't exactly always want to make. But in saying that, I do have a lot of fun. I do as many side quests as I can, but I don't always have the room to do them all. And I do actually want to progress through this story more than anything, be caught up with people. I have a few videos planned out that are already scripted. I would feel a little weird at certain points of releasing those videos without being to the points that I'm at within the story. Because, it's just a Final Fantasy thing, and that's another thing with me. Story's also been a big thing. Though you get a lot of lore with the side quest I've seen, but they really hold you back with a few of them as well. And that's another thing, like Zombie Fox just said right there, maybe when I'm waiting for new content, I'll go back and do side quests. That's actually a huge plan of mine. That's another reason why I kind of push my way as far as I can there. That way I will not actually be so dreadfully, what's the best word to use there? Dreadfully left within a moment of despair, waiting for new content to drop. That's it. The master dude in the mountain. Yeah, I can do that. Did most of my side quests while I waited for Raban EX to be cleared. I play and stream my main character as well. Yeah. So you feel the pain, Sam. You feel the pain. Bonnie X was a nightmare. What server am I on? This is actually the Ultra server. Primal Data Center. Down with all the talls. I'm in the same boat. I want to start doing Twitch as well, Sam. My thing is with Twitch, I don't want to do 14 on Twitch. I may, but if I do, I want to start a new character. And that's another thing I'm trying to do with Twitch as well. I'm thinking when I start 15, I'll be on Twitch and YouTube. When I start that stream, when I'm done with 12. I just want to start a new game. I don't want to be mid-game starting on Twitch. People jump in on my streams and they're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Where are you? What is this game? What are you doing? Or, dude, you miss so much. Which probably isn't going to happen. I've actually played those games and somewhat versed with it. I've only beat 15 once, so there's a lot I actually missed. I did the same thing I'm doing here, just full-on story, side quest when I had to, that was about it. So it's going to be interesting my second time around. I didn't even upgrade the regalia. Yeah. Never, not once. My friend literally cried because she booked the weekend off and got stuck on Cold Steel. People do a lot of in-game content on Twitch. That could actually be interesting. I'm not a big Twitcher, so I don't really know too much about a lot of it. It's going to be really new to me, really new. So far, the only things my streams are on are here, Patreon. You can occasionally find a few videos on Facebook when I remember to upload them on there. That's about it, really. And then I have a lot of art content that lingers on the Instagram. Hello there, young one. How very kind of you to offer a doddering old man like me a bit of company. Tell me, do you like tales? I do like a good tale, specifically true ones told by them as lived. If you have any of your own to share, I'd be all ears. Share a tale with Jonathan's. Oh, a marvelous achievement, worthy of a song. And you, lad, recounted it with such vim and vigor. I almost saw it all through your bright young eyes. You've done this lonely old man a kind turn, truly. You have. Here's a little something to show you my gratitude. Accept the reward for compelling the Leaving Good Impression 2 achievement. Why would you say no? What happens if you say no? I tried to get through for an hour and just gave me... Oh. I know those feels. I was not caught up with Stormblood when all this was going down, but definitely know the feels of not being able to do the content just to move on with the story. My red mage. Whew. What is this? Well, this is Jonathan's, Master of the Rolls. I have no idea what will happen if I say no, though. Automatically assume you're all thinking, he's offering you a reward, why would you say no? Well, what if he gave me something better? Or worse. What if he banishes me to a dark oblivion, never to return again while they delete my character? Let's hope that doesn't happen. The rewards are going through the game taught again, so you should get more. Nothing. Nothing. Sorry, Zombie Fox. Actually, if I remember correctly, Jonathan's here is somebody you can talk into Gridania, and he just wants to hear your old tales, basically your achievements here, and you get a reward. And that's the gist of it. I've only done this once, so even my knowledge of this character is very vague indeed. So that's just the gist of what I think he does. Let's say yes. Since no does nothing, unfortunately. What was my reward? What did you give me? Princely hatchling. Minion. Nice. Hello there, young one. How very kind of you to adoring an old man like me. Says the same thing. Sure tell. Oh, so it's only once? Let's check it out. I always have such a bad time trying to figure this one out. Oh well, we'll check it out in time. Where's withdrawal? Oh. It's so big. And then I miss it. I'm blonde, guys. I'm blonde. And I'm also going without sound at the moment. Ooh, check it out. Oh. Oh, you gotta love it. It looks so cool. Okay, everyone. I know you hate to hear it. I hate to do it. It's time for me to get out of here, though. It is 10:33, and I am super, super, super tired. De-summon that bush. Wait, how did you not get the summoner's ring? That is toads adorable. The Delta Scape one. I'm excited for that. And Brandon, if you ever get curious about any content that I may have not received, if the game doesn't throw it out at you and say, here it is, go get it, I typically don't see it unless a few of you are cool enough to tell me things throughout the chat there. That's the truth of it. I don't look anything up whatsoever towards this game. Like, I just refuse. The closest thing that I look up, I actually jump on Wikipedia if I'm curious to how close that brick wall is, and I'll look at main scenario quest list. And believe me, as much as my curiosity wants to get over there and just fight myself, I don't ever click on it. I just let it go and just let the curiosity stay at ease. I hate spoilers. Spoilers are my biggest enemy. That's also totes adorable. You want to cook that one? What? Oh. Oh, you guys crack me up. But it's time for me to get out of here, everybody. It is late. I have work tomorrow morning, the last day. But tomorrow, I will be on here later. I will jump in about the same time, stay on a few hours later, and I'm going to actually try to get that anime stream going again. It's not that I have any difficulty, it's just the time allotted for me to do so. I have to wake up in 6 hours, so that is my life now. Yeah. But, everybody, a ring is from doing your Arcanist hunt log. Oof. That's bad then. I think my Arcanist skills are only like level 30. They're bad. Oh shit. Dropping stuff. I haven't messed around with the Arcanist skill in a very long time. But Sam, Zombie Fox, Red, Kevin, Brandon, thank you so much for keeping the live chat alive, sticking through so much, and for watching. Of course, it is always so awesome to have you all around. It's very awesome to see that live stream kept alive. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe if you like Final Fantasy, and if you like the crazy antics between me and everything going down in the live chat. This is no doubt the best Final Fantasy crew on the internet. I don't care what they all say. We all get along so well, even through negative moments. I love it. I look forward to this moment every single day. Just ending my work schedule, coming home, and escaping with everyone here in Eorzea. So, thank you so much for being a part of it all. It is always great. Your Arcanist skills are 68. I thought that was just the summoner. I'm not gonna look at it right now. I'll get too carried away. Oh, Zombie Fox. Don't hate. Hate is bad. Hate's real bad, okay? But I thank you all so much for watching, no doubt. PlayStation Boss, thank you for jumping in here as well. Oh, there's so many. And if I've missed you, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for jumping in. Implarian, it was great. And Mira, so awesome to have you. So glad that you could jump in here and watch things. Distract. Yeah, you almost got me. Get something shiny. Someone take their shirt off. I don't want to take my shirt off. You'll see how truly bad my tan is. It's really bad. I gotta get out of here, everybody. No doubt. Thank you all so much for watching, and I cannot wait to jump back in here and see you all again tomorrow. Take it easy. Hopefully you have a good night. Hopefully you have a good Sunday. I'll be at work, so we know how my day is gonna go. But until I am back, till then, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Do that quest. It'll be quick. Oh, I cannot. I have sleep deprivation problems as it is. Good night, everybody. Good night. Choco wanted to say good night. Get on with it, Choco. Kill them all. Choco says good night. Good night, everybody. Don't you leave, you fucking rectangle! I don't know what that means, but I stick to it. Good night, everybody.